everyone, my name is Droogie Forever, and today we're playing Let Me Out, a brand new horror game that's available on Steam. It looked decent. User reviews haven't been super kind so far, but only a couple people have played it, so you never know. Are you watching closely, it said. We just got an achievement that said first time, and first time we launched the game, I guess you get it. You don't have to dwell on the past. There are a million things written on that piece of paper. You couldn't just... So this is how easy it is to make a readable document in Unity or Unreal. You can open up Paint and open a text box and then type the words into the text box, save that as a PNG, and then just drop it onto a rectangular asset in Unreal or Unity, and it will add that PNG as a texture. It's so easy to make notes match that it's crazy that they didn't do that. Like, it would have taken 2 seconds to just open Paint and type what they said there onto the document. Like, it would have been super easy. Now, one thing they may have done to save time, and maybe that's what we'll find out, is maybe they just have the same basic note for every single note. So it'll look like it has all those words on it, but then you click on it and it just says a sentence. So maybe they use the same texture for every single one. But it's super easy to make your own. It takes like 2 seconds. It's actually one of the easiest things to learn in Unreal or Unity. Now, the hard part is how you pick up and interact with notes. That can be difficult unless you're doing a situation where when you walk up to a note, it automatically picks it up. That's pretty easy. But if you're actually doing like an interactable note, for some reason, that's actually hard. That actually took me a long time to figure out. I was working on this Slender-like game, and it was insanely difficult to get the interactable notes to let you to interact with them and actually like look at them, or to put them in a journal or something. Like, that part's hard, but actually putting the texture down is super easy. It takes no time at all. You can learn to do it in like an hour. Like, it's super quick. And once you learn how to do it, then it literally takes a second to actually do it. I was pretty impressed with how easy it was to learn that one. Because again, I was making a Slender-like, so I had a note system that I had in mind for the game that was very similar to Slender. But there's not a lot of tutorials for it online. When you look up tutorials for the note system, a lot of people do pick the note up when you're in its vicinity, and that's not what I wanted. So it's actually kind of hard to find a tutorial for it. That looks like the same texture. Yeah, they use the same texture. Interesting. Your choice is useless and means nothing. All right. That's weird. They use this long-ass letter texture when they're writing like a single sentence. Like, pick a texture that just has a sentence. No big deal. And if it's, so pixelated that we can't read it, then we won't notice. I don't know why they did it that way. It's strange. It's not a choice I would have made, but I'm not them. I don't know what kind of situation they were going through when they were making this. I also don't like how we can only sprint for a couple seconds. That gets annoying. Run over the bridge. And sprints out. For some reason, this reminds me of The Letter. I don't know if you ever played that for Wii U. It's like a really indie horror game for the Wii U. They re-released it semi-recently on PC. I think it was called The Letter Remastered. It's known as one of the worst Wii U games ever made, I think, but I actually kind of enjoyed the remastered one. It actually wasn't that bad. It's not good, but it's not a bad game. Definitely a lot of things they could have done well and better, but it's not the worst game I've ever played. I've played some real garbage. As you know, if you've been watching this channel. And if you don't see a horror game on the channel, and a horror game came out, it's usually because I hated it. That's usually why it's not on the channel. If it came out and it's not on my channel, it's probably because I hated it. And my Steam profile is public. You can go and look up my Steam profile online, Droogie Forever, and you can see I own, at this point, 3,800 games on Steam or something ridiculous like that. But if you don't see it in my library, I most likely bought it and hated it so much that I refunded it because I was like, this developer's not going to get my money for this cash grab. Um, yeah, I do that sometimes. For the first like 5 years I was on Steam, I had this attitude of I will never refund anything. If I made a purchase, it's my responsibility to be um, mindful of what that purchase is. I should know what I'm getting into. I don't deserve to have a refund for a mistake that I made. But when you play all these indie horror games and you go to play them and like no one has played or reviewed them yet because they're so out of the public eye that like no one plays them. And Steam has so many games dropping nowadays that not everyone can play every game. So you find a lot of these indie horror games that no one has played, literally no one. And so you go to play, you can't make an informed decision then. Somebody has to take the first plunge and play the damn thing so that we all know whether it's good or not. And unfortunately, in a lot of these situations, I've taken the first plunge and been very pissed off. Why don't any doors open? Am I locked up here forever? I don't know. You could be. Or you could be in Silent Hill. I mean, that happens in Silent Hill. Oh, they made the swing. That's cool. And won't let me push back against it. Interesting. It's locked. Wonder if I'm supposed to be trying doors or if I'm just supposed to go for it. Is that another note? Okay, let's see. All those voices, they seem familiar, but I've never heard them before. How can this be? Oh my god, this worked. I did not expect a random door to let me in. It's locked. It's locked. Why is everyone so happy, but everything is so bad for me? Why will I never be able to find my happiness? Why am I so lonely? There's something blocking the door. It's locked. It's locked. Hello. Okay. Now we're just in the dark running after telephones. This reminds me of Cry Fear a little bit. But there's like no light here. Jeez. Oh, come on now. This is getting old. Thank you. Alright. Now we got something else. Train. Train's gonna hit us. Press F to turn on flashlight. Alright. Now this place is upside down. It's locked. It's locked. Alright. I'm starting to think I should just not fuck with the doors. Maybe I'll try these, but just because it's the first red ones. Okay. Oh, here we go with the phone again. Oh, it fell off. Interesting. There's a note. I can no longer distinguish reality from illusion. It's all happening either in my head or I'm trapped in some strange universe. Maybe it's just a dream. Dream. Dream, dream, dream. Who is this? It's me, honey. There is no way out. Okay. If you say so. Torn newspaper. Maybe I can find other parts of it. The first journey of the human mind in blank, blank, blank. A serious condition was observed. Blank, blank, blank. Saved him. Blank, blank, blank. Okay. Well, I mean, I'll look around. Oh, here we go. Another newspaper. The team, led by Dr. Maria Rodriguez, has been working on the mind transfer technology for over a decade, and their success marks a major step forward in the field of artificial intelligence. We are extremely excited about the potential of this technology to improve the lives of people suffering from mental illness, says Dr. Rodriguez. Maria Rodriguez, the name sounds familiar. Okay. I can't seem to interact with any of this stuff. I've interacted with both these newspapers. What about these clocks? It's broken, but I can reach the hands of the clock. Okay, so I need to adjust this clock, probably. And this one doesn't let me adjust it. Oh! What is this? Amidst shadows and silence and the voices of my thoughts, my life is like a desert where pain and loss of my wings. That doesn't even make sense. In my head are torments and the death of my love. I am abandoned in an experiment where fate plays with me. In the night, I see her face, and my hands are empty. I blame myself and fate for my helplessness. But in my soul, there is hope that someday I will emerge from the darkness and find a way out of this night and find my bright star again. So, does that mean I can interact with all the books that are. There we go. My thoughts are dark and gloomy, like a night without stars or moonlight. And my heart is only emptiness and forgetfulness and memories of love that's gone. I search for answers to questions unasked and suffer from not finding a way. I can't forget about her, who she was, and how she left my life. I blame myself for not being able to help her, and now I suffer from my own burden. I can't just live on without her, but my soul is sealed and cannot find release. Okay. I'm left here all alone in this house where we used to roam, our love and laughter now just memories. You're gone, and I'm left with just those miseries. I miss you more each day. I wish you never went away, but now you rest beneath the ground, leaving me to wander lost and found. I'll never love again without you. My life is just pretend, but I'll hold on to the hope that someday I'll find a way to cope. All right, so that's 3 of them. Here's one. In my mind, darkness reigns, emptiness and suffering. My soul is covered in shadows, and there is no healing. Life is lost and meaningless. My love is gone and will not return. All that remains is the memory of her and the endless loneliness. I have lost all my happiness, and there is no way out of my misery. I am lost in my darkness and solitude and cannot find the path to true freedom. A home that's now a distant memory, once filled with love and joy, now just a shell. I left it all behind to chase a dream, but now I'm left with just this empty feeling. The walls seem to close in, suffocating me. As I wander through the halls, lost and alone, this house, once a sanctuary, now a prison, trapped in the past with no way out. Okay, so far, I mean, none of these have really given me. My life is completely has fallen apart completely. My heart is cold and empty. In that moment, my heart hardened, and your love is gone forever. The clock on the wall ticks quietly, but you can't sleep peacefully. One thought torments your mind about how you lost her forever. And maybe you'll find a way to escape the darkness in your soul, but the moment of death of your wife will still be there. One hand pointing at 10, hours faster than minutes. But you can't solve the loss with time, you can't bring her back, and you'll only be left with misery, with the minute hand that points downward. So the hour hand is pointing at 10, and the minute hand points downward. The hour hand points at 10, and the minute hand points downward. Okay. How about that? Megamind, solve the clock puzzle. Achievement unlocked. Is this thing? There we go. What is that? Is this a Ferris wheel? Okay, now we're at a carnival. A 30-year-old woman agreed to become the first volunteer in a project to transfer human consciousness into a computer environment. According to her, if successful, her husband will also volunteer in this project. Is that the whole thing? Okay, I just want to make sure that little pieces of it weren't part of it. All right. All right, we got a key and we got a million doors. All right, well, there we go. Took long enough. Oh boy, this is gonna be fun. Oh boy. Oh, okay, we're walking up now. No smoking. Okay, a lot of pictures. All right, we're here again.
One eternity later.
All right, I'm back. I think I know what to do now. I had to kind of look it up. Okay, so we got a key. Does it go to this door? I can't remember what door it goes to. I saw it. I don't remember what door it goes to. Did I go this way? I can't remember. Hold on. Yes, okay, so it unlocks that. And then now we have this. Yes. Okay, so this is progress. Achievement unlocked where I came from. Alright, doesn't seem... Whoa. Oh. Something happened. I'm in a maze? I'm guessing? Oh god. Alright. So I gotta go straight, right, up. Oh god, we have to hide? Oh man. Down, left. Oh, I don't even know how to get to that one. I just realized. Okay, there should be a key here, I think. What? I don't know what that means. There's a key behind the note. Okay. Oh god. God damn it. We're gonna die. I don't remember where the fucking hiding spot was. I missed it. Obviously. Alright. So I can hide here if I need to. Shit. I heard him. I'm never gonna find this key. Or these 3 keys. Never gonna find them. Won't go that way. He stopped. See? I knew it. it. I hear him again. Okay, this should be the second key. There it is. Oh, fuck off. Really? There's not even a locker over here. That's bullshit. And we're in a dead end. Wow. Wow. Just wow. Damn it, he saw me. I was kind of hoping he didn't. What? I was in the locker! Whatever. Alright, that's it. That's enough for me. I don't want to keep playing this. That was horrible. That was horrible. What the fuck? Oh, okay. We can keep playing apparently. We'll just lose. That was so terrible, man. Especially after that horrible segment. Okay. It's not letting me do anything here. So, can I go to the light? Especially after that horrible looping segment. This maze segment right after that is like, this is terrible. Is it gonna do anything? I don't know what it's doing. Alright, let's go into the light. Okay. It's a doorway. To what? Did I make the right choice? I don't know. Oh, it said that right after I said it. Alright. I have to move on. Okay. But what it's like to live. The end. Bad ending. Is it ending? How to move on? Achievement unlocked. So I got the bad ending. Alright. Whatever. Frankly, I have no desire to ever play that again because the horrible looping segment followed by the maze, the unfair maze, because the fucking enemy got me after I got in the locker and he wasn't even in sight of me. There was a hedge over there. He couldn't see me and the locker had already shut. It's ridiculous. I mean, it's absolutely ridiculous. Obviously, something's wrong with the AI programming, but yeah, I have no desire to put myself through that again. Anyway, that is Let Me Out. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, tell that like button you want to smash, and don't forget to subscribe. You stay you, I'll stay me. Droogie forever. Thank you everyone so much for watching. I really appreciate it. I'll see you in the next video. Later.